warband had gotten word of a group of soldiers traversing the road a short distance from their camp. It was a prime opportunity for carnage and mayhem with the promise of loot for the clan. She was young to join, and many disagreed with taking her. She would have none of it. Despite her young age and the doubts of her peers, she was determined to join the battle. She had trained hard, and she knew that she was capable of adding to the chaos that would ensue should they take on the soldiers. Knowing this, she refused to back down from her insistence. Her fists clenched in determination as she spoke. That night, the celebration of a battle to come filled the hall, and she relished every moment of it. The following day, the warband set out. The plan was simple: a night raid, easy pickings. They positioned themselves just out of sight, using the forest as camouflage. A horn pierced the night, and the chaos of battle engulfed the young warrior. Arrows and bolts from crossbows screamed through the air. The sounds of battle echoed in her ears. Adrenaline pumped, coursed through her veins when she came upon her first assailant. She dodged and parried blows, but had not anticipated the skill in which she was received. These were not ragtag soldiers, but veterans of conflict. Her brothers in arms began to fall beside her, each with a soul-shuddering thud of defeat and death. Her mind raced. She didn't want to die. Fear gripped her, and panic soon spread, filling every inch of her being. She fell to a blow and scrambled away, desperately trying to hide. In the haze of battle, she slipped behind a tree and hid. She listened as her clansmen, her friends, her people, were slaughtered by a superior force. They had underestimated their foe, or maybe overestimated their abilities. The screams and cries assaulted her ears, and she huddled, hiding, covering her ears and closing her eyes to the horrors surrounding her. When she awoke, alive, she could smell the copper of blood in the air. Crows bellowed in the morning light, plucking eyes and tearing the flesh of fresh corpses. She had survived. She hid, while others went to their deaths with a warrior's pride. She was a coward. She had shunned death. There would be no reward in the afterlife for her. She would face the wrath of the gods. She returned to her people's camp, a survivor, a traitor to their way of life. The shame she felt was pelted upon her by the accusations and condemnations of her kinfolk. She was outcast, exiled, never to know the comfort of clan and friend. Exiled and forsaken, she wanders the countryside. Soaking her shame in wine, she begins to look for a way to redeem herself, a way to prove her mettle in the face of death. She veils her fear in a thin mask of reckless abandon,